Like Ms. Hardy said, my name is Cary Brax, also known as Cary Brax. I attended Fairfield, and now I'm at Tennessee State University, majoring in fashion, merchandising, and product development under the College of Agriculture. I'm grateful to be here, and I appreciate you guys for just taking the time to listen. Did a few things since I graduated from Fairfield, all by the glory of God, not by my own strength, and just walking the path. Big goals that I had back then was making it to the NFL. Couldn't nobody tell me I wasn't going to the NFL. I was pretty decent in football. I played cornerback and wide receiver. I played both sides starting my sophomore year. In middle school, 8th grade, we were undefeated. We didn't go to the playoffs or anything because we was a new team in the league, that's what they said. But our last man was our championship. We were undefeated my 8th grade year. Then we moved to varsity. Challenges I faced when I was our age was understanding that everybody that I hung around probably didn't have my best interests. A Bible verse that I want to share with you guys is Corinthians 15:33. It states, "Don't be deceived. Bad company corrupts good character." So I had to understand that my friends, the people I love so much, I grew up with, played sports, and we grew up in the same neighborhood. I had to understand that all of them didn't have my best interests. Even though I still decided to hang with them here and there, it was a challenge, letting go. What helped me move forward was understanding that everybody can't go with me. Everybody not gonna move on to the next place with me. I had to understand that for myself because we on the same journey, but everybody's path different. A few lessons I want to share. Like I said, the people you spend time with matter because you can be easily influenced in doing things that you don't need to be doing. And then you also can be around people who influence you to do the best things as far as becoming the best version of yourselves or doing your work, study groups, Bible study groups, things of that nature. Opportunities often come from showing up consistently. Always show up for yourself. No matter what it is, where it's at, do your best to show up for yourself, especially if you said you would. Keep your word always. And it's okay to not have everything figured out. We are not built to know everything. We're not built to know everything in the future that comes with our life. That's what God for. If we knew everything, we wouldn't need God. So continue to have patience and give yourself some grace for not having everything figured out. Just keep taking those steps forward. I know you all may have goals and things of that nature, but focus on those steps to get you to the goal. The goal gonna be there, but those steps, those have important meaning. The steps have important lessons that you will be able to take with you when you even achieve the goal and keep on dreaming to reach more goals. A few questions for y'all. Where do y'all want to be when y'all grow up? I know y'all probably hear it a lot. Police? Christian? Want to be a warden? For sure. Who else?
I want to go to the
Air Force? What's your name?
Kimaya.
Kimaya?
A mother.
Want to be a mother? Don't rush. Okay. Another question. What are some interests y'all have? Like I shared, like a couple of my interests. I skateboard, I sew, I like to draw, I paint here and there. I like to go hiking. I do YouTube. So like, what's some of y'all interests? What do y'all do on the side other than school?
Being a content creator.
Being a content creator? You make content?
No, I want to start.
You want to, that's something you're interested in? You can do it.
I like to write books.
Okay. You're gonna be an author. What's up? What's up?
I like yard work.
Yard work? Very productive. Now, it's y'all turn. I want y'all to ask me a few questions.
Goals and steps did you have to take to get where you at?
Goals and steps I had to take. Being a self-advocate, putting in the work to apply for schools. I ended high school with 11 schools offering me academic scholarships with $220,000 in scholarship money. Just keeping my head in the books, not getting too distracted, even though I was playing football. And yeah, trying to stay out of trouble, things like that. Not parlay out too much outside because school getting out or school coming to an end, or football season ending in the fall. Just trying to stay focused the best way I can. Those things right there. freshman year of college. I thought the confidence, because everybody came from different states and different places around the world, so I was getting inspired a lot. So it gave me the push to, yeah, let's do it.
You been there since you was a freshman at Tennessee?
Yes, I was there before I was a freshman. Actually, I had attended a summer camp under the College of Agriculture. They gave me the opportunity to participate and learn a little bit about my major or figure out what I wanted to major in before I actually registered to be a freshman. Let me get it, not the girl. So.
Seeing where you are now, is there anything that you wish that you could go back and do differently?
Seeing where I'm at now, is
Good question.
good question. Not focus on girls. I was a ladies' man. That's true. They can be a distraction. When you're a student, that should be your only thing on your mind. Being a student, getting your diploma, and yeah. This vest, I wore this in a fashion show in my college. You got my brand. You can case it, keep it. But, yeah. Last two. What made me choose my career path? Okay, so outside of football, they could answer your question too about the interest. I was always into fashion. I was always into dressing different, dressing not like the masses, because it's like, I'm just looking around and observing. When I grew up, I was just like, everybody dressed the same. So I always was figuring out how can I dress different, because I always wanted to be a different person. So that influenced it, because I was like, making that decision after the senior year of high school, I said, okay, I'm done getting dirty. Let's hop into the creative world. And that's what made me choose fashion merchandising. Good question. Going up the top for you. What made me start a clothing brand? I knew I wasn't gonna be here for long. You know what I'm saying? I knew that I wanted to leave something on the earth when I leave. So I wanted to build something that was bigger than me. My brand is called IWO. IWO means I will overcome, because Jesus tells us that. He said he been in this world, he had tribulations, but he told us these things so that we may have peace, and he overcame the world. So my brand is a personal affirmation, faith-based brand. So no matter what challenges y'all going through, big, small, huge, little, always just whisper to yourself, I will overcome, because you will. And there's always challenges. If you look back, it's challenges y'all already overcame. So that was the last question. I ain't got no more giveaway. I mean, if y'all want to ask me some more, that's cool too. That's a vest. I styled my little brother for prom in that vest. So yeah. Go ahead.
So I don't know how to ask it, but like, did a big event happen in your life where that made you follow your how I say it?
It's my faith journey.
Like your faith in Christ.
Okay, so
Good question.
yeah, it's a great question. Freshman year in high school, I lost a friend, a very close friend, to gun violence. That shook my world, and trying to see, you know what I'm saying, what is it more? It's more to life, you know what I'm saying? Understanding that I can lose somebody so young, that experience made me take steps toward following God more. Fast forward, I lost my stepbrother to gun violence. So the violence in the city, and just looking at the things that's around me, and understanding that I want more, and I know it's more out here, I just haven't seen it yet. That's what made me start believing in God, because, you know, they say if you believe in God, He'll direct your paths and make sure,
like bring you where you want to be.
for sure, like without thinking, without you having to do too much work. Just put your faith in God. He do the rest. So that was like the biggest event. Losing my best friend in freshman year of high school.
Cary, what impact did being in UHope Success Academy have on where you are today?
UHope Success, it has impacted me by understanding that it's okay to continue to learn. even when school out. I put an extra, it was a month, we was together for a month. I did an extra month of staying in the books, trying not to lose focus in what's important and what would get me into college. I also was playing football, so it was keeping me at a balance where not depending just on sports and understanding academics important as well. The people in UHope, they showed me that they just want to see us succeed. They don't want nothing else. So when I came to camp, it was like a different world for me. And seeing the instructors and meeting the people, new faces, that played a big part. Got a few words to share. I'm not speaking to you all as someone who came from somewhere else. I was in the same city, in the same camp. I was sitting in these seats like y'all. The opportunities that helped me didn't appear overnight. They came from being willing to learn, show up, and keep going even when things were uncertain. Don't underestimate how far you can go from where y'all started. I also went to pursue college and professional opportunities. So y'all can do it too. If y'all see yourself in me in any way, or we have anything coming, y'all can do it too. And never doubt it. I want y'all to take advantage of the opportunities that y'all have in front of y'all today. Like y'all in UHope Success. Cling on to the structures, ask questions. Don't be afraid to ask questions. Always continue to lean on one another. And yeah, continue to be yourself. Continue to be willing to grow. Don't get stuck. We all supposed to grow and become butterflies. Don't just stay caterpillars. My travel opportunities in college had led me to New York Fashion Week. I'm a model, so I walked in New York Fashion Week. I've been in LA Fashion District. I've been in Nevada and Utah to camp for the first time in the mountains. I built my first tent out there. I studied abroad in Italy for 6 weeks, visiting Milan, Florence, Siena, Rome, etc. Studying fashion and learning Italy culture. I also traveled to Tokyo, Japan for 10 days and studied fashion and agriculture. So yeah, those experiences, I'm from here. Like, I never knew I was gonna even touch some of the parts of the world I had touched so far, being from Fairfield, but I have. And once again, y'all see me up here, so I want y'all to know y'all can do it too. Just be patient and focus on those steps that y'all gotta take as far as the next ones. Those are important.
During your journeys, what did you learn?
During my journeys,
Yeah.
I can share this one. Italy, that's where my brand was founded, IWO. So it's a funny story, but not so funny. But basically, I got lost in Italy. So I thought I was gonna be the college student that got lost overseas. It was like the biggest, Italy hosts the big, Siena, Italy, to be exact, hosts the biggest horse race in America, in the world. And it was during that time of my studies, and I hopped on the bus thinking the route would be the same. So the route wasn't the same. And my phone was on 5%. So not knowing all these things and not being too familiar or going over my routes and stuff and having my phone charged, the bus ended up taking me over yonder. So I'm trying to talk to the bus driver. He know no English. I got off the bus. I'm like, dang, what I'm finna do? The first instant, I looked to God. I asked him, please help me make it back. My phone died at this point. I was scared, but I was trying to stay calm. You know what I'm saying? So I told you I was into cardio. So I just said, okay, let me have a good mindset about it. Let's go on a run. I started running the opposite way. So I started running that way, trying to ask some other people. Nobody knew English, and yeah, nobody knew English, and I just asked God, continue to guide me, help me make it back. And it's a small whisper that started coming to me. I will overcome. I will overcome. Because mind you, I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm not knowing if I'm finna get even more lost, or I'm just guessing my left and right. Letting God lead those steps. So I'm running still. As I keep telling myself I will overcome, I end up seeing some a whole bunch of kids. They was all Italian. But it was one kid of my skin color. And he just told me, keep going. Don't stop. He don't even know why I'm running. I'm just going on the job. Next thing you know, it started pouring down raining. I'm getting even more worried. So as I get closer to seeing familiarity, I started gaining more hope. And I'm like, dang, God really mine just like about an hour and a passed by the time I got back to my hostel. The places they're not called hotels, they're called hostels. So by the time I get back to my hostel, I was just full of gratitude. I called my godmama, I prayed, I shared the story with my peers, and I just started journaling. And that's where my brand was founded. I will overcome because I overcame that situation. For sure.
That's great.
That was a great question. And another, from my Tokyo experience, I had learned about individualism. Everybody, so you know I'm into fashion, so everybody got one thing in common, everybody wear clothes. When I'm in Tokyo, everybody got a different outfit on, something different about them, nothing the same, everybody got their own swag. That taught me how to stay confident in what I do in the States and continue to have my own swag and how I carry myself. So that was a big lesson too.
Cary, what does your faith journey look like now? Like on a day-to-day, week-to-week, like how do you incorporate that in how you live your life?
Okay, so basically, wake up, give God gratitude for waking me up. That's my biggest, that's the most thing I'm grateful for is having breath. Because without breath, I can't do nothing. I pray, I open my Bible, I go in my Bible, I observe the text, I interpret the text, and then I apply the text in my daily life. And I journal these days. I'm a part of 2 Bible study groups on campus. So I be putting myself in community. My friends, they are also into the same stuff I'm into as far as growing closer to God. So they keep me, it's iron sharpen iron. So we just keep each other on track. Yeah. For sure. For sure. Just tell me your vision. I custom it. It'd be a one-on-one piece. Only you got. What's up, bro?
If you had to collaborate with any other clothing brand with yours, who would it be?
If I had to collab with any other clothing brand with mine, I have a friend, my first roommate ever in college. His brand called Under God. I'll collab with that brand. That's like my second favorite brand because it's faith-based and it's like I don't know, you just can't go wrong with visual merchandising that represent the Most High. You know what I'm saying? So with my brand being faith-based, I'll collab with that one. What's up?
Did you say you sew?
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Like, so you make some of your clothes?
For sure. I tailor, I alter, I upcycle, I thrift a lot. I learned how to sew my sophomore year at college in class. We learned how to tailor in there, drape, etc. I'm not the best, but I'm taking those steps, getting better, doing research. I'm at DDG, No Cap, Tusi. Hopefully, if I can get some of y'all help, I can be Cassinet and be on Stream University as a professor and teach fashion. I did sign up on Instagram. My Instagram is Cary Brax. So if y'all can go tag Cassinet for me, I really appreciate it. It got a lot of traction so far. I got like 10K people viewing my page right now. So I'm under a lot of, hopefully I can make it happen. So, but
Wait, what you said it was
Cary Brax, CaryBrax. I haven't started streaming. That would be something new I would be learning as far as getting out of my comfort zone. So yeah, I'm hoping to really make it there so I can see where. For sure.
And where do you see yourself after college when you graduate?
I see myself still being a fashion influencer, taking content more serious, being closer to becoming that designer that I say I am. Hosting more fashion shows. I hosted my first fashion show in college my junior year as a resident assistant. We had to have a program, so I did a Black History Month fashion show for my first one. So just getting more hands-on in the fashion industry. That's what I'm saying. No cap was chill. Like I was in. No Cap was very chill. We was in a mall. I was at Green Hill Mall in Nashville. You know, he from Mobile, so it really wasn't too many words. He was like he was shopping, so I just asked for a picture. I was with one of my homies who visited. He from here too, and he visited me down there. He also passed to gun violence in the city. So that was a moment I'll never forget because he took that picture. I took his picture with no cap, so it was something small. Didn't really get to chat with him too much, but he seemed cool for sure. Any more questions?
That video will be on YouTube.
Which one? This one? For sure.
Any other questions? No other questions? Well, let's thank Cary for coming. All right, thank you. All right, y'all just sit tight for a minute.
Thank you, bro. What's your name? Kimani?